Good morning, You Can Heal family. I'm driving back from dropping Brent off to school this morning, and I figured I'd record this video. I got up at 6:40, and there just wasn't time to read the scripture. When I get home, I'll try to get that going and see if we can get the Word of God before the day starts. And you know, the video, what was I thinking? I was thinking, like, do I need an attitude adjustment? Do you need an attitude adjustment? And what do I mean? If I'm honest, I got up today, and when I woke up, I was like, I'm dreading facing my day. Now, I really shouldn't want to admit that out loud based on the work I do during the day, but it feels to me like there's so much other things I need to be pursuing. And I've set this high standard for myself to get up by 4:30. That's what I'm working towards, so I can get things done in the area where I believe God has called me in. But I don't think that's ever going to happen if I don't change my attitude about my day job. Like my day job, I think about my day job, and I'm like, I have got to change my attitude, because if I am in a state of ungratefulness and complaining about how the Lord has set me up to provide for me and my family, is He really going to move me into the next area? And the other thing I was thinking is this. So I'm really talking to myself, and I'm having the guts to record it today. But I was thinking, now follow me. If I desire this, I'll call it millionaire lifestyle, or just really working in my purpose and seeing that expand and grow, I need to be doing those things now in this season I'm in, and stop waiting for my calendar, or my day actually, and the hours of my day to work up, to open up between 8 in the morning and 4 in the afternoon, right? Because that's a big block of my time where I'm working. And until I can figure out how to set aside a schedule and time to work on my purpose, to work on my nonprofit, to work on my coaching, to study my expert books, you know, all these things that I really see myself doing all day, not just trying to fit it in, right? So what am I trying to say? I guess when I change my attitude, when I decide that I need to be doing these things now and not waiting for the perfect scenario or the perfect situation. Yeah. So I'm kind of feeling like today, you know, I felt disappointed with myself a little bit. And now I know I have to change my thinking about how my morning went. Because God's not disappointed in me. That's the enemy trying to bring me down. And then it'll be a cycle. And then tomorrow morning I won't have time to read the Word. And it'll just keep going throughout the week. So I'm going to decide today that today's the day that I'm deciding that tomorrow, no matter how I feel about the day ahead, I have to get up and discipline my thinking and my attitude so it can move me towards what I really want. Because you defeat yourself, right? You can psych your own self out, and this is what I'm finding. I'm psyching my own self out. So yeah, I need to set aside time in the morning. And not let what I have, what the day ahead of me, what am I trying to say? Not let the day ahead of me interfere with where I'm trying to go. God'll show me how to do it all. God knows my heart, and He cares about me. He's got a purpose for me. His plan for me is great, is good. And I've got to walk in that now. So yeah, I'll get home and read the Word and post it. And if the kids show up before I finish, they show up before I'm finished. But I have to be diligent. I have to be diligent, and I have to persevere, and I have to make sure my attitude is right. That my attitude is thankful, grateful. I have to make sure that. Now, I don't know, can an attitude be persistent? I think so, and dedicated to my calling. And some days might look different because I still have kids in my house. And that's the thing, you know, I'm like, oh, I'm always taking care of everybody. I'm always taking care of everybody. And I'm tired. And this weekend was really busy. My daughter had a shower, which was really good. And there was a volleyball tournament. And I had to work on Dolly's hair last night. So, you know, I had all these plans after the tournament last night to do her hair. And I, of course, I underestimate the time. Now, I know it takes a long time to do Bryn's hair. But let me see. I started her hair. Oh, my God. It must have been like, we got home. I think I started her hair at like 5 o'clock. I don't know. Whatever time Lisa went live yesterday. And her hair wasn't done. And it's still not done. It was like 11 o'clock. Her hair, she has so much hair. And I'm not a hair care professional. So it takes so long to detangle her hair and wash her hair. And then, you know, by the time I got done, and I wasn't even done, I was like, war slam out. I just had to go to bed. And see, this is the type of thing that happens. Like, I can plan things, and we all do that. We plan things right, and then they don't go according to our plan or how we scheduled our day. And then it can be a little discouraging. So you go to bed like, oh, I didn't complete that. And then you wake up, and it's like, oh, this is what I have to look forward to. So my whole attitude, I need a whole attitude adjustment. Now, you might not. You might be listening to this, and everything is just fine, and your attitude is always chipper and upbeat, and your outlook is great on life. And don't lose that. Keep having that outlook. But I am finding myself in this next phase where I have to come up higher, and it starts with me. It starts with my attitude and how I'm looking at my life, and always living my life every day as if I already have the life that I want. And ultimately I do, because I have Jesus, right? I have him, and he keeps me and sustains me and holds me up. So this was just a little conversation really with myself. I don't really drive and share too much. I think for me it's kind of vulnerable, and it's kind of like a little embarrassing, but I commend Chrissy Sam so much. She's so good on her channel. Follow Chrissy Sam on YouTube, because she does these little chats at the end, these little commentaries where she just recaps her day, and they're so insightful and so thoughtful. And you know, I always talk about, as a life coach, like sharing, and I see these videos that people are making in their cars, right? You're just really sharing what's in your heart, and then your thoughts and the things that are in your heart. Your heart's like your other mind, your subconscious mind. And those are the things that are really deep within you. So when we talk on these videos, if you're a creator and you're sharing, you're like really coaching yourself and serving yourself, and really doing yourself a huge favor by taking the time to think about your life and where you are. So that's really what's going on with me. I never introduced myself. I'm Coach Shena Major, and this channel is about healing from unhealthy relationships, building confidence, valuing yourself, and practicing self-love. And I think this morning was that for me, and just getting it out. And yeah, it's hard in a way, you know, as open as I am, there's still vulnerable moments that I still experience, but it's all part of the process. I'm not perfect, you know. I take one day at a time, but I think that my standard is so high with my mornings, and the enemy really wants to distract me from not having these mornings that I've envisioned for myself. So I'm really gonna dig in deep, and tomorrow's a new day. You know, I'm gonna go in and record the video, but I'm also gonna you know, take it easy on myself for sleeping to 6:40, and trust that God's working things out in my heart, and He loves me, and He cares for me, and He loves you and cares for you too, and He knows exactly what you need when you need it, and He's setting everything up. So I have to change my attitude and how I think about the morning that I've had. So let's see, I got to talk to Blessing, well, not really talk to her, encourage her along the way this morning. I don't think she saw it that way. I had an opportunity to drive Brenda to school this morning, Lord. I'm thankful that I was able to rest and get the sleep I needed so I can have the energy for the little ones today. I'm thankful that parents trust me with their children to care for them during the day. I'm thankful that I have a healthy grandson on the way. So there's so many things to be thankful for. And I'm gonna keep working on the attitude, right? It's all in the attitude, and just continuing to be myself, to love on myself. And I'm proud of myself for making this video. Yeah, I'm gonna post it. I have to post it. I have to practice what I preach, right? We talk about sharing openly, and take two. Speaking of speaking openly, this Saturday, March 25th, 2023, we're having our second in-person group coaching call. And this coaching call, we're going to be talking about childhood programs and how they affect us. We're going to be, just openly sharing. So this call is you talking, like when you're on the Zoom call with me and the other ladies who have signed up. We're going to be sharing what's really going on and learning about how our childhood has impacted us as adults, and how we move forward, and how we have moved forward in relationships and things like that. So go ahead. I'm going to purpose in my heart today to get that link out on the community page. And you can email me also at Shena@ShenaMajor.com, and then I'll send you the link. Last month, I think there were 6 of us, including me, and I'm believing that 12 is a good number, including me. We don't want to go past that because we want everybody to have the opportunity to share. So that's what we're going to be doing this Saturday. It's at 7 p.m. this month. And it's no cost to you. It's just your effort, your time, and you wanting to practice self-care, self-love, building your confidence, and valuing yourself. So that's what we're going to be about this weekend. So go ahead and email me. And that's that. Always remember, true healing begins with self-love. Why? Because God is love, and He lives on the inside of you. Thank you for letting me share. Bye.